which makes sense because I overthink a whole lot of things. An idea I want to throw out there to you guys, the gals, is that you know how there are ebbs and flows in your progression. In life, in skating, in whatever it is that you're doing. For me in particular, I'm talking about skateboarding. You know how you reach a point where it feels just kind of blah, and you're just skating out of routine and not necessarily out of learning, and people say, you know, you just keep pushing through it, and keep skating. Yeah, it makes sense, because eventually you'll break through that plateau or that barrier that you may experience and progress into a newer level. There are those times when you're skating at your low points, right? And day after day you're skating and you're not feeling like you're progressing, and bam, you get hurt. Like a serious injury. And then you're beginning to question yourself, like, why am I doing this? Why am I skating? Now I'm left thinking, well, maybe it's your body's way of saying, hey, slow down. You've pushed your body to the max, and the way your body would tell you naturally is through like little aches and pains. You got to take care of that shoulder, or you got to take care of that, you know, your glutes, because you're really outdoing yourself right now. Even if you're at your low point, you're outdoing yourself. You got to take it easy, and you keep pushing, you keep trucking, and you're skating, and then your body's throwing out signals saying, hey, I'm tired, I need a break, slow down just a little bit. You can keep skating, just slow down. And you're not listening, and you're not listening, and you're not listening, and eventually it throws out a killer injury. You lose a hand, you lose a limb, you get a massive concussion, something happens to where it puts you down for a really long time. And now you're left thinking, should I skate? Should I end my skate? Should I finish this off now? At this point, my mind would say, just, you know, it's just another challenge for you to overcome, which is like a positive outlook in life. And then the other way is like, okay, you got to rethink your skateboarding. How could you continue to progress while not hurting yourself? I guess that would be a negative way of looking at it also. Well, that's a positive and a negative outlook on your progression in skating. But in both ways, in both paths, you're still progressing, but in a different sense. In one sense, in the positive sense, you're progressing in your tricks, you're progressing in the way you manipulate your board. In the other sense, you're progressing your viewpoints, your perspective on how you see skateboarding. And I know I'm kind of veering off on subject matters, but balancing those two out are very challenging in itself. You're not just fighting the board, you know. You're trying to learn how to manipulate this piece of wood, and you're at the same time you're also trying to learn to manipulate your body mechanics and really take charge of your own fears, your own insecurities about yourself. That's why I love skateboarding, man. That's why I love it. Anyway, I'm over in Tigard. I just got done hanging out with a good friend, and now I'm headed to the Beaverton Skatepark. The last time I was there...
Take exit 292A to merge onto OR 217 toward Tigard.
The last time I was there, they made some really cool adjustments. They added a flat bar, and they added this little pump around in the middle of the park. It's really cool. I dig it. Oh, they also have this new kicker there, which reminds me of Stoner Plaza. This is gonna be my Stoner Plaza. But anyway, a lot of neat stuff, a lot of neat additions coming around to different skate parks, big skate parks such as Beaverton, the one that we're gonna be going to now. raining.
No, this is my playground model. Homespun. Oh. This is an old Bam Margera 99, I think, circa. And these are those wheels that came off that board from England, the penny. All right, I'm gonna put that piece of junk back.
I got some ample room in the top. There's a top little thing here.
My gas, man. Look at that.
Dude, that's awesome. You have a bug, man. I want a bug. How's it on gas mileage?
Gas fumes are terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. Slug bugs have a place in my heart, dude. Colin, I got a question for you. Colin doesn't like to get filmed. He's been doing a bunch of tricks, but every time I try to film him, he's like, no, 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 no.
Keep going. Keep it going. Oh, that was it. Keep it going, keep it going.
Now, quickly before I leave you guys to your day, I've been doing a lot of reading lately. I'm actually quite an avid reader, obviously depending on the subject, but my subject interests range from anything that deals with psychology to spirituality. And I'd found this book in one of those tiny, it looks like birdhouses. It's everywhere here in my town, and there is usually about a handful of books in there, and all you do is you bring a book that you have read, you swap it out for a used book that you haven't read. Looked around to see if there's any books of interest, and there's this one book. I wouldn't want to say it's the instructions to life, but it's definitely a great self-help book. And with self-help, I am all for it, because I'm always looking for new ways to grow, new ways to experience life, and just overall to feel happy and to experience joy in everything I do. And so the book recommendation that I give to all of you, to those of you that love reading books, is the book titled The Power of Now by the author Eckhart Tolle. And some of the stuff that he writes about is so far out of today's norm, today's society, today's way of thinking. It kind of caught me off guard when his initials was E.T. It's a good book. I highly recommend it to the people who are looking for ways to open up their perspectives on life, to be able to see the simplicity and the complexities of what life has to offer. But that about concludes this video. Thank you all so much for watching and just sticking around to view these vlogs. So again, thank you all so much for watching my videos. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, please leave it down in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as well as that notification bell for my future videos. And if you'd like to support this channel, go ahead and click that donate button on the bottom right hand side of this banner. I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.